In day 3 of the Dynel Lane trial, prosecutors played a recording of the defendant's interview with investigators following the attack.
It was the last piece of evidence before they rested their case, and Denver 7's Brenda Lise Gonzalez is here now. And Lane was very emotional, Brenda Lise, as she was hearing that recording in court.
She was. She cried as she listened to the recording of what she told detectives the day of the attack. She told them she acted in self-defense.
She came at me and I just kind of reacted.
Tears streamed down Dynel Lane's face
I strangled her because she wouldn't stop.
as she listens to a previous conversation with detectives played by prosecutors in court. She tells them Michelle Wilkins was in her house buying maternity clothes she'd posted on Craigslist.
They always tell you not to do things by yourself on Craigslist, but it was a pregnant woman. I didn't think anything of it.
The two were downstairs in her basement when she says Wilkins pulled a knife on her, so she defended herself.
It was a struggle. It was a big struggle.
She says she thought she'd killed Wilkins.
She came at me and I just kind of reacted. What happened to the baby? When she stopped moving, I just started thinking I didn't want the baby to die too, so I got the knife that she had and I tried to get the baby out.
She describes taking the baby upstairs, placing her in a bathtub.
Whose baby did he think it was?
The detective asks her whether she was pregnant and if her husband thought she was pregnant.
I was pregnant. When we were pregnant last year.
She describes her husband finding the baby and telling her they needed to go to a hospital. First, she went downstairs to look for her cell phone, where she heard Wilkins breathing.
I know I shouldn't have said something then, but I didn't. I just got scared.
The defense didn't call any witnesses. On Monday, both sides will give closing arguments and read jury instructions before the jury begins to deliberate. Reporting live in the studio, Brenda Lise Gonzalez, Denver 7.